Hi, this is Travis for Sliver Surfer 1. I'm going to show you how to make cheap lights for your YouTube making or table. You can make these things usually for, I would say, under $10, not including lights, of course. They're expensive nowadays. You want to use energy efficient bulbs like the CF bulbs or the LED bulbs. This project I'm making is a AC powered project. Okay, and it's all made from parts that I've gotten from thrift stores. Okay, so first off, what we need is one of these tacky, I'm sorry if you still have one of these in your house, but these beauty lights you get from bathrooms. People uninstall them and put in new ones. Okay, I got this one for $5.99. See the price right there. Okay, now then here's the other. Got that. That's a tape recorder cable I got for 99 cents at the thrift store. A couple of more racks, and that's all you need to get started. Now let's start with the disassembly of these. What you do is you take these things, pull them off, put them aside. And this comes right off. And you take your cable here, now you don't want to use these in wet areas because it's not going to be grounded. Most lamps aren't grounded anyways, and these have the exact same types of outlets on them as other lamps. So what you do is you just take your cord, clip it as close to this as you can, split this down the center, and just start it off, and then you can cut it. Wires can sometimes be difficult to strip. I have another stripper somewhere, but I'm just going to do it this way, nice and simple. Alright, there you go. And all you got to do is put this through here. And it doesn't really matter which one you go to, because lights, the lamps that you buy, usually for like under your bed or whatever, they usually have the non-polarized plugs in them, which are more on the black one. Take the other one, get the white, put these together. A little bit of twist to start them. Put it in. Make sure you get the right size red. Twist them on until exist. Start twisting. Alright, so there you go. I did the wiring already. If you don't like this side, you always flip it over. Put these back on. And then you have your light bank. I use daylight bulbs when I can, but with cameras nowadays it doesn't matter whether you use daylight or tungsten or warm. All your nice cameras nowadays have a function called white balance, and you can adjust it yourself. And you can also fix it in post-processing. Now let's plug that in and see if it works. Ta-da! These, you can see how blue they are. That's because I have, the rest of my lights are just regular tungsten style warm lights. So these are my blue ones. Alright, and also make sure that they are CF, which is compact fluorescent, or LED. Otherwise you could put too much power into them. Alright, power into the little cable that you have here, because these ones are 13 watts each, which, you know, there's 6 here. That's 78 watts, which is the equivalent of one bulb. Okay, that, you know, one incandescent bulb. But with the amount of power, they're 60 watt equivalent, so you're going to get 360 watts. Okay, so you want to see how I used these lights, that light I just made. Well, I've got a pipe clamp clamped to my table, runs up here to two pieces of pegboard strapped together. Alright, there's one set of bulbs there. There's the camera I film with. Okay, it's attached there by a 1/4-inch bolt. It's loose now because I just untightened it. Alright, I have a mirror up here for when I use the Pentax, because it doesn't have a flip screen. But I have a mirror up there so I can check on it every once in a while. And here you can see on the other end, it's a pipe clamp that's clamped to the table and zip tied. Alright, and I have little ring clamps here. There's my main light I use. It's just one of those beauty lamps. Here's another set I use. I don't always use them. I have one attached to a power bar, so I can shut off one set by pressing the program, which is this side. So those are off, and that's on. Turn it back on, and I can shut the whole thing off with this and on. Alright, thank you for watching. That's my little bandsaw here. But thank you for watching, and please subscribe. And I will get as many of these how-to videos up as I can.